Hi, this is Edgar, Pitch to Profit, your marketing coach on how to position yourself and your business as the only logical choice, how to convey your message in a way that is unforgettable, and how to collect the money, the profits, as a result of you. Today, I'm going to show you the 5 processes, or rather steps, to secure your big deal. I call it the 5 mini closes you have to do before you get the big close. So oftentimes, if you are an insurance agent, if you are a direct sales marketer, property agent, a business to consumer salesperson, you would have to know that these 5 steps of mini closes that will lead to your big close is so important, and you would have to be aware of each closes that you are doing. So the 5 closes are: number 1, you would have to close for the lead. In a social event, in a networking event, you would have to close for the contact, for the details of your stranger, the new friend that you just met in a social event. If you don't do that, you basically have no chance to secure anything, right? So after you get the lead, the contact, you're building up rapport in the first point of contact with the person. Now you would have to focus on your second close, which I call it closing for the appointment. Closing for the appointment is so crucial because that shows your prospect or your audience is very interested about you and find you valuable enough to spend time, to give their time for you to meet you one-to-one, whether it is at their home, in the office, or outside the coffee shop, or basically to just meet you for a glass of wine. And during that time, it is where you need to know how to connect, how to engage, how to build the rapport that you need to do in order for you to get them be excited about what you have to offer. So during the second close, that phase, you need to focus on the third close, which I call it closing for their interest. Closing for their interest sounds a little bit unusual. I call it closing for their interest because you need to close their attention, grab their attention, secure their desire, their curiosity about your products, about what you have to offer. So if you are able to do that, your customers then will be attracted to you instead of you pushing your services and try to sell, right? So a lot of times, a lot of direct salesperson make the mistake here, where when there's opportunity for them to come out to meet the person face to face, well, they're so excited, they can't wait, they are impatient to open up their file and to shove down brochures after brochures and presentation kits after presentation kits to pitch to their clients or prospects then. And that time, this is why most of the time you can't secure that deal, is because of that. Because people have not gained the excitement, people have not felt like they need your products that time. So your job during the third close is to really get them excited and curious about what you have to offer. So now, the fourth close, after you have get them excited and close their interest about what you have to offer, now you have to focus on the fourth close, is setting up the appointment. Closing for the appointment. To present. Closing for the appointment to present, yes. So after the interest is sparked, you would have to get them to set a time for you to prepare all the presentation that you need to present of what you guys have discussed before and the things that you need to show your potential prospects. So during that time, it is so crucial for you to present well, and now it's really up to you to know your products, and you would have to know inside out of what you have to offer and how you want to grab their attention in a way that positions you as the only expert and the guru and the advisor and wherever you may be. So during that time is your job now. So after the fourth close, it's the time to close the big deal. So now this is where you will have to ask for the close. The big close that you wanted all along. Your products, your idea, your services, or whatever it is. So in the fifth close, there are some strategies and little movements and activity that you would have to do in order to get them to say yes. And those little activity would you would based on experience, and you would know how to get them to say yes. And by that time, the customer, if he is really interested of your products, during the fourth close, when you're presenting your products, they will ask a lot of questions. And the sign of them wanting to buy your products are there when they ask questions and when they throw you objections and rejections, and basically very curious about what will happen if they invest, what will happen if they place their money with you. And so all these questions are signs of them really interested in buying already. So your job is to get them to take action right away in the fifth close. But before you get to the fifth close, you would have to close the first, second, third, fourth, and then the fifth close.